What is up, Radd dudes? I know it's been a while and I apologize for that. I've kind of been caught up in the world of TikTok recently, trying to get my bag before it's banned January 19th. You know, because it sucks that I live in the US. If you're new here, hi, I'm Radd. This is Radd Radical, a place where we talk about internet drama, video games, video essays, and sometimes we even dabble in world news. Morally, I feel the need to give you a trigger warning for this video because we are talking about things that are unsavory, like child abuse and allusions to child abuse. So if those things make you uncomfortable, please click off and find another video. I should have some more content coming very soon that will be more suitable for you. I'll give you a few seconds to peep the cool Minecraft parkour in the background, and then you can go on with your day and hopefully not get triggered somewhere else. The subject for today is, unfortunately, the terrible Hannah Bayat, otherwise known as Nurse Hannah on her TikTok and Instagram handle. The long and short of it is, Nurse Hannah obviously abuses her toddler boy. If you've seen the viral grocery store flinching video, then you probably know what I'm talking about. But where did Nurse Hannah get started? Nurse Hannah had originally went viral for her video talking about how she had left 17 dirty diapers around her house in the span of one day while caring for her newborn because, you know, changed is best. The internet, as the internet is, decided to spin this into a postpartum depression awareness movement, which I have absolutely no problem with. Postpartum mental illness is a very real issue. However, whenever Nurse Hannah was invited on things like podcasts, other TikTokers' channels, and even TV shows, Nurse Hannah's responses weren't exactly what people were expecting, you know, advocacy toward postpartum depression. It was more like clout chasing. And if there's one thing that the internet doesn't like, it is clout chasing instead of advocating. The whole 17 diapers debacle honestly made me uncomfortable, but instead of interacting, I decided to do as good journalists do and step back, watch what plays out. And I'm so glad that I did, because I was kind of proof right. Just in a way that was a lot worse than I had expected. As I was waiting for more from Nurse Hannah, I started researching into her earlier posts before the whole 17 diapers debacle. And what I found was more grim than the 17 diapers situation as a whole. Nurse Hannah has been trying at the whole mommy blogger situation for a pretty good time, because she had pregnancy content for her son where, unfortunately, she made many posts explaining how she didn't have any prenatal care whatsoever. And as somebody who claims to be a nurse, they should know the importance of prenatal care. I mean, it can be the difference between your child's quality of life and your child's early passing. Nurse Hannah's one and only excuse was the fact that she didn't have insurance, but as somebody who works in the medical field, you were offered pretty good insurance. And even if she couldn't afford that insurance, she could have applied for Medicaid. Medicaid is free and it's state funded. It's not guaranteed that she would have gotten it, but there's at least a chance she could have. Especially as Medicaid favors those who are expecting. It sort of sickens me the lack of care that she's had for her son since he has been in the womb. You know, some people shouldn't have kids. And I fear that Nurse Hannah is one of those people that shouldn't have had kids, especially as we go on to the problem at hand, the grocery store box video. Now, if you're still hanging out here and you don't want to hear about a child flinching for no reason, please go on. The video entails Nurse Hannah's husband trying to hand their son something in the cart. They were at a grocery store and he had gotten some mochi ice cream. But instead of reaching his hands out to receive it like a normal child would, no, this child throws his arms up in a defensive position, essentially protecting his face. Toddlers are kind of trial and error people. That's how they learn. You know how many times toddlers have to do things for that to really be cemented into their head? That's why the whole rule of 3 exists. So, theoretically, things probably have flown at this child's face, be it fists or items, more than 3 times in order for this child to instinctively defend his face like this. Not to mention the amount of fear in his eyes whenever his parents are around. Some kids have big eyes, yeah, but not saucer eyes that are staring in fear. You know, Nurse Hannah? What's worse are the videos of Nurse Hannah and her husband eating takeout, and their son trying to receive some, only for him to be flicked away like a bug, or smacked away.
$9 lobster rolls. Technically, we got a lobster roll, a fried.
They make it pretty obvious in the videos that they aren't buying their child anything to eat. Even if this kid had a specialized diet, do you really think that a single french fry or a single sip of a cola would hurt them? Not any more than something flying at their face. With everything going on so publicly, so obviously, you would think that justice would be swift and quick to Miss Hannah. You think? Unfortunately, that's not how it works in America. Nurse Hannah has been reported to CPS multiple times, and she's obviously still getting away with filming her son for content because she's still posting. She's just posting on Instagram now. She's under investigation, and there were rumors flying around that she had been arrested. However, those were quickly proven false from the whole Instagram posting thing. Only time will truly tell if the Bayet family is guilty of what we really think that they're guilty of. And I hope that justice is very swiftly served to Miss Hannah, because that baby deserves all the french fries in the world. He deserves a hug, and he deserves to know how to live without being in fear. If you stayed all the way to the end, thank you so much. You are in fact the raddest dude of them all. I'm so glad that you sat and listened to me. Remember, if you haven't already, to like, subscribe, and comment and let me know what you want me to talk about next, because I do take viewer submissions. I love and appreciate each one of you rad dudes. Bye!